This is a spiritual reading for the week of May 20th, 2018. Little late posting, but I was just having issues trying to get the video to upload. I don't know, sometimes it just does weird stuff for me. Um, Electronics and spirits, it happens all the time. So let's just jump right in because I know there's a few spirits here that want to get some stuff out. The first one is for John O. Your grandfather wants you to know that you feel like a failure, but you're not a failure. Um, yeah, some of the stuff you've done isn't successful, but that happens with everybody, and we just tend to focus on the failures and not all the little wins or even the big wins. And that's part of who we are as a people, as a society, about the shame that we weren't successful or that we didn't do something right. Um, he wants you to remember that. And so, for those things that you would consider a failure, take that step back and realize that you're not a failure. Um, Andrea B., this is from your mother. She wants you to know that she is at peace, that she's surrounded by the rest of her family, and that as much as she would love to watch over you all the time, she's not going to be able to. So when you don't feel her presence, it's because she is not there. But after a while, you'll get used to the presence when it is there, and it kind of feels like they're not, even though they are. But in your case, she's not going to be there for quite a bit because she's going to do some traveling. She wants to see the world and she wants to see events unhappening in real time going forward. And there is definitely still a lot to come with the earth and the shakeup and people in general. And you could say that's society and that's just the path we're going down. But there's going to be more natural disasters that are occurring this year um, as well, unfortunately. More shootings, not all from children, but more mass shootings. So, you know, be safe, be aware of your surroundings. You know, if you're traveling, know what dangers are in that area, and just be watchful. Sorry, we sidetracked. That's the general message for the spiritual stuff, but it tied into what Andrea's mom was saying um, with traveling. Yeah. Okay. Kenny, this would be Kenny C. If you don't want to have another child right now, you better do everything in your preparement to not have another child right now. You are definitely on the verge, and there is another child waiting to be born, and it feels like it's coming soon. But at the same time, I know you also don't want one right now. So you know, it takes two to tango, and if she wants one, and you believe she's on birth control, you're gonna have one. So it's not fair that some women will do that, trick into their partner into having a child, but it does happen. And in your case, it's not malicious. She just wants another child, and you don't. And it's like I said, it happens. So wrap it. Make sure you're wrapping it if you do not want that child, because that child is coming. That was also from your grandmother. That came from. Okay. There's several Marys here. There's about 10 of them. All of them are grandmom to who this general message applies to. So if you have a grandmom named Mary and this message seems like it applies to you, then this is for you as well, regardless of how many Marys are here and how many grandchildren this could be pertaining to, because dual messages helps with energy and saving energy and stuff. So anyway, so the Marys that are here, the grandmom Marys that are here, most of them died fairly young, considering their ages. Didn't live past, I'd say, 60 kind of thing, but grandparents nonetheless. Every one of them wants their children and their grandchildren to know that two things. Just because they died, I should say, at a younger age, doesn't necessarily mean that you will die at a younger age as well, because in the end, it's all about lifestyle, what you're eating, what you're doing, your stress levels, your checkups, everything. You know, everybody's different. Everybody's body is different. So a lot of their children and grandchildren live like they're not going to live forever. But they're burning bridges that they should stop burning, because they are going to be around a lot longer than they think. And so they just want them to take that step back and realize that just because I died, that before 60 doesn't mean you will, and make sure that you are doing what you need to do for a longer, healthier life. Okay. Todd V, this is from your dad. He wants you to know that you were loved. He didn't say it, he certainly didn't show it. And you have a lot of issues because of that, a lot of emotional issues because of that. So he wants you to know this now, because he couldn't say it in life. But he had a rough childhood that caused him to be the way that he was. And he wants you to know that now, and to seek professional help to let go of the anger that you have within him, or with him, I should say. And don't be like him. Don't be bitter. And don't be angry for your entire life, because it's not worth it. It took him dying to understand that, and to understand the hate that he had for the person who hurt him. But he doesn't want you to be him. So he wants you to know he's sorry, and that he does love you. And, if you need help, seek it out. Get the help you need. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's it for today. That's all. Everyone else backed off. So enjoy until next week.